Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another recap of All-American Homecoming episode 9, Ordinary People. So they have a baseball highlight where two teams from HBCUs come and they have like this friendly baseball game or whatever. So there's a guy that's from the opposite team coming to showcase his talents by the name of Lando something. I forgot his last name. But yeah, so they're doing like a press conference out on the field or whatever, and then Damon comes in to offer his support. But Lando thinks it's otherwise. So, they have like a riff or whatever. So yeah. Simone, she decided Jordan came to see her, and she's just like happy, giddy. Amara, she's still going through the resignation of her job title, and like Simone, she doesn't want her to go because her aunt is really the main reason why she went to Princeton. If it hadn't been for them going to homecoming for spring break, she would have never thought about that school. And now that she's in that school, she feel at home. Like, her aunt is the one who basically encouraged her, to not just be settled and put all your eggs in one basket. Think outside the box and see what the opportunity it is. And she was able to experience that when she went to Princeton. So now now Simone is trying to find ways to get her aunt to stay or whatever, with the help of her friends, Keisha, Nate, and the rest of them and so on. So yeah, so she's working on doing that. Also, Simone tried to host a party, but whatever. Eventually, her aunt found out, and her aunt told her to just cancel the party. So it's like, so she does so. Also during the baseball highlight, Thea gets out of her comfort zone. She attends the party that they have afterwards or whatever. She meets this guy, and eventually he tries to like coerce her into having a little bit of a drink. And, they're having a good time, having a vibe or whatever. Damon, he tries to, talk to Lando, see what the issue is. Lando ain't trying to have no time of day for that, whatever. Then, Jordan takes Simone. No, Simone tells Jordan everything that went down while, they were supposed to have the little session, whatever, on the phone. Telling them how she's been supportive of Damon, and that she's put a boundary so that they're not trying to, go past the friend zone, whatever. And Jordan was like, okay, I'm okay with that. And she's like, well, whatever. So then Jordan decides to take Simone out on a date so that they could help, get their minds off what's been troubling them and stuff like that. Okay, then Thea, she's still with this guy. He, I guess, eventually gets her to, drink whatever. So he was like, let's leave. We've been here for enough. And, I can take you somewhere special, whatever. So she eventually goes. But he like the type of guy, that was going to try something. So doing so, she was about to, rape her, whatever. But good thing Damon came up from out of nowhere and he stopped it. He helped walk her back to the mess hall or whatever. I know she was terrified in her feelings or whatever. She said she was okay, and Damon was understanding. He was like, well, let me know if you need anything. I'm going to just be right down here. But eventually she kind of gets him to stay, and I guess they just talked, just stayed in each other's presence, because nobody wants to go through that, especially if you're a female. Like, they get put in these situations far too many, and it's just like, where's the knight in shining armor? Good thing Damon was there to help prevent it, or it would have been a worst case scenario. But yeah, so he stays and comforts her or whatever. Simone and Jordan, they have a good time on their date. After, taking some... Wait, before I get to the part. Alright, after doing so, they enjoy their time. Damon and Lando, they have their game or whatever. And Lando's basically intentionally trying to, strike out Damon. And Damon had enough. Eventually, Lando ended up hitting Damon in his shoulder. And, they were about to, have a fight or whatever. But Coach Marcus was like, nah, I know my boys. I know what they're going to do. So basically, Damon starts screaming at them, telling them, listen, you trying to put us against each other when we can just go out and support each other, have a good old game, do it the right way, how it's supposed to be. Eventually, everybody on the team, even Lando, agrees, that's how, it should have been done in the first place. So Lando's team ended up winning the game. Everybody was happy with that. JR was happy with his new spot on the team, which is a center fielder. And, everybody could be happy. Damon's happy there was no fighting. Got to show that everybody can play a good sport and let everybody have their time to shine. So that was awesome. They was able to rectify that situation and become cool. Simone, she was taking some pointers from Damon to his philosophy project and made like this slideshow video to honor her aunt, because supposedly she's doing her resignation. So she just wanted to, finally listen to her aunt and, let her go on by her business. So she does this video or whatever, and it's so beautiful. I even cried watching at the same time. It was beautiful. Eventually, Amara, she liked the video, but she was also torn because it was like she ran off crying. And then Coach Marcus went behind her to see what was really wrong. And he was like, I hope our personal situation is not one of the reasons why you decided to leave Brixton. She was like, it's not. And then, Coach Marcus was like, you need to finally tell them. So she calms down. She goes back out her room and she explains to the kids, like, listen, I know this was all for the good and stuff like that, but I based all this stuff on a lie. So she explained to how when she was back in college, she was trying to cover the story about how they was not paying for the patients or whatever, and they was charging them double, triple money like the blacks and the poor, like they do now in this world, whatever. So, her friend, supposedly, they was trying to sneak into the lab, but eventually they got caught or whatever. So her friend, Jada, didn't get a chance to, finish off school or whatever, but she did and whatever. Then, come to find out, that's the reason why she got her mugshot. And, things was like, but they was understanding. They still gave her flowers, and they were still happy, because without her, they wouldn't be how the person they is now and stuff like that. So after that, during that thing, the same day or the next day, whatever, they're somewhere in the mess hall or whatever, and come to find out, Simone tells Amara, her aunt, that they found out who was behind the leaked video and her mugshot and stuff like that. Come to find out, it was Jada, her sister. Her sister paid somebody to release that photo and chop and screw up the video. So now that she found that out, Amara now knows that it's not personal. I mean, it's not about the baseball scandal. It was something personal. So now we're going to see what happens. So, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this recap of All American Homecoming. I can't believe we're already 9 episodes in. Yeah, it's been a wild and crazy journey, but I'm here for it. So, guys, y'all can always watch on the CW, and you can also watch on the CW app. So, if you guys enjoyed, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.